What's good, AA fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ant.
And you're good. We've been playing here like for the past hour, and Elijah just has all the energy in the world. This guy does not get tired.
He's bursting with energy.
He does not get tired.
No, he doesn't.
Whew, like I'm over here sweating, y'all.
He literally took his pants off today by himself.
Yeah, like I know, like how did he even do that? He took his pants off. Like how? Like what were you thinking, Elijah? You don't like your pants? He's like, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Good job, my smart baby. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to go to the cranial specialist. Basically, Elijah is getting some tests done to his head. I don't really know how to feel about this, but we're making a separate video just explaining everything. So I don't know which video is going up first. If this video is going up first, the Q&A, or the cranial video is going up first. Not sure, but most likely this is going after. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you guys see this one first and then head over because we'll update you guys there on everything. But yeah. Hey, ain't that my stinky butt? Hey, show them your teeth. Oh my baby. Oh my god. I know y'all see those teeth.
Alright, tell mommy we gotta go because we don't want to miss our appointment.
Yes, we gotta go. We are in the Starbucks line. You need a coffee, babe. You're over here yawning.
No, I don't need a coffee. I just need a nap.
You're tired?
This traffic's been horrible.
Elijah is currently sleeping in the back. My baby's so tired, so that's why I'm being the passenger princess today. I'm usually the backseat princess with my baby, but he's sleeping, so I'm like, you know what? Let me ride over here in the front with my man. We did just end up leaving Elijah's appointment. We made a whole video on that, so if y'all haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out after this video. But as per the title of the video, today we're doing a Q&A. Ooh, it feels like we haven't done a Q&A in a long time, babe.
It does.
I don't know, I feel like the last time we did a Q&A was like when I was pregnant. All right, we're about to get our drinks. We got some spicy things to talk to y'all about today.
What?
So wait,
I just drank. I didn't even drink it. It was just like foam. It was just like foam, so it's spilling out.
So I got the chai latte, which I absolutely love a chai latte. Y'all know me. Only during this time of year do they have the pumpkin cold foam, which is like, this is my first time trying it in a year. So I'm gonna try on camera, but cheers.
Well, you've tried it before, right?
Oh my god. Oh.
Dang, you don't even sound like that with me. That's crazy.
Shut up. I have to keep it low though because the baby is sleeping right now.
Oh snap.
What happened?
I spilled some on my shirt.
You always mess up your shirts. It's crazy. Okay, drink yours because I don't think you've ever had that one.
I never had this.
What is
so
it?
This is a pumpkin ice cold brew.
Pumpkin ice cold brew. Sounds good.
I respect it. It's good. It's good. Let me try yours. Oh, this lipstick.
Ooh, it's strong.
Oh yeah, I got two shots.
Can you not
of
put your
espresso.
tongue in my thing? That's disgusting, bro. It literally did this. Like, that's so gross, bro. Like,
I don't know why I did that, y'all.
I know we be like French kissing and stuff, y'all know, making out, whatever y'all want to call it, but don't stick your tongue
Why
in my
would you
drink.
say it 3 times, 3 different ways?
But don't
not really wanna
stick
speak
your
on
tongue
it.
in my drink.
But yeah, so let's get on with this Q&A.
All right, guys.
We're gonna try and get through all the questions that we got on this Q&A. We took to Instagram and we told you guys to ask us questions.
Yeah, so if you're not following us on Instagram,
make sure y'all follow us.
Yes.
Right here.
AntXAnna. Go. That's our main page. We have personal pages as well, but make sure to follow us on our couple page and our personal pages. But we be posting there. We be interacting with y'all. We be asking y'all questions.
Yeah. Also on Snapchat sometimes too. We ask y'all questions. So if you guys aren't following us on Snapchat, make sure you guys follow us on Snap. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get started into this Q&A. Before we get started though, make sure I hit that like button because that helps out a lot.
Yes, it
That
does
being
help
said,
us a lot.
question number 1.
Okay, question number 1.
What is it, babe?
How is parent life?
It's probably one of the most beautifulest things I've ever gone through in my life.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
cute.
because I never had my dad in my life, so now that I have that opportunity, I want to be the best dad.
And you're an
that I
amazing
can be.
father. I
So
just have to say that.
it's been a journey. Thank you. It's been a journey so far, and I know there's still so much more to experience and to learn, but so far, parent life's been great.
I would have to say the same thing. It's the best. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really hard. Parent life is extremely difficult, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, and it's not like we're doing it all on our own. Like, I have the best partner to help me, and I'm okay. Like, I help her out a little bit when I can.
But yeah, it's been beautiful. Yes, it's hard, but it's been literally the best time of my life with my baby. My baby's such a blessing, and I'm so grateful to have him, and I just want to keep making more babies. But anyways, how's our relationship since having the baby? So I'll let you go first, babe.
We definitely have bonded a lot more because we have something that's actually like real in this world. It's not just like a ring, nothing like material. Like, there's a whole human here because of our love. So that's definitely, to me, created a stronger bond with Anna. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been times where it's caused more stress and we would argue for things that we probably wouldn't have argued for before. They're just like stupid, like little problems that we have, nothing like serious. And a lot has changed with our timing and our scheduling because it's not just us anymore. Now we have to like make sure Elijah's ready to go too. Like, we can't just worry about doing our hair and like our makeup and our shoes and our outfits that look good on us.
Then our hair too.
And our lip gloss and
in your hair, Ant takes a long time doing his hair.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I would say the main thing that's changed since becoming parents is just our scheduling, like timing.
If I had to say, like, our relationship, honestly, I feel like it has gotten stronger. And it's crazy because I feel like we already had a strong relationship before Elijah was born, because I wouldn't have gotten pregnant in the first place, you know? So I feel like our relationship was strong, but just having our baby, it made it 10 times stronger. We've bonded as parents in our marriage, you know, just sharing a little human is probably the best thing in the world. Like, half and half. Like, literally, there's a little person that's a 50% me and 50% Anthony. Even though he looks like Ant, he's still 50% me. And it's like our love combined into one person. So it's just like so beautiful. I don't even know how to explain it.
Words don't describe it.
Yeah, words can't really describe it, but it has been a beautiful thing. We have gotten a lot stronger. But like Ant said, we do pick fights here and there, like for
because there's more stress in the relationship. Just because there's something else that we care about that we have to make sure is
probably the main thing we care about.
The most important thing that we care about
in our life. Exactly.
That we have to worry about.
You guys been together since high school. How have you guys kept your relationship so strong? Advice, please.
So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's definitely applies to relationships. Nothing's perfect. We've had our problems and stuff in the past, but we're always able to talk about them and to overcome them, and through that our relationship grows stronger. And something that helps us to talk about those problems and to overcome whatever life may throw in our relationship's way is God. So keeping God in the center of not only our relationships but our personal lives helps us a lot to have that patience and to try to have that understanding with each other.
Yeah, communication, of course, God. Being both like mutual, like whether in your beliefs is very important, because like I'm a very spiritual person. When I say spiritual, I'm saying like I'm a big believer in God, and so is Ant, you know. And when I met him, he believed in God, but he wasn't like so into it, and I feel like he started going to church and stuff.
Yeah. But I always knew God was there.
Yeah, so like
I always heard God's voice.
Yeah, and so like I remember when we started dating, he started coming to church and everything. He got really close to God, and like I feel like that really helped our relationship, just because like we were on the same page.
And it gave us something else to bond with each other.
Exactly. So I just feel like our beliefs plays a big part. I feel like with your partner, it's important to share like the same beliefs.
And I know you've said this before, but I don't 100% agree with that either. I don't think you have to have the same religious
I mean, I'm not a religious person. I believe in relationship. Like I believe
Well, they cause problems. Yeah, it's definitely going to cause problems if the religions are really different. But I don't feel like it's some like...
Okay, let's put it this way. Having the same beliefs, whether it's like the universe, God, whatever you guys believe in, having the same beliefs with your partner just helps and goes a long way.
Makes things smoother.
Exactly, because we are synced. Like we believe that we're one. Like in our religion, and I don't even want to say religion, I hate that word. Like in our just relationship with God and just us, like we feel like we're not just two people. Like yes, I'm Anna, yes, he's Anthony, but ultimately we feel like we're one.
But
one
you need
person.
to have your own identity too, and that's something that I've actually been like working a lot on myself on. Yeah, you gotta have your own identity.
Oh no,
definitely
of
need to
course,
be your own
absolutely 100%. You have to have your own
person,
identity,
yeah.
but you're also like when you're married or you're just together, you become one.
Y'all just link up and it's about to go down.
That's my partner in
You
crime
see?
over here, my
Yeah.
homie, my best friend. We kind of went too deep in
No,
that.
but yeah, so that for sure, having God at the center of your relationship.
Yeah, but then also
Um,
communication is big.
Communication is big, and
Compromising.
then compromise is big
'Cause
too.
sometimes-
letting the other partner talk
'Cause
is
some-
also big.
Because
Also a
sometimes,
big
let
key.
me tell y'all something. Okay, in a relationship, sometimes there's things that you don't like or you want to do things differently. But at the end of the day, if you love the other person, you have to compromise. There's gonna be some things you don't like, but you're gonna be like, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Like for example, Anthony, he loves superhero movies.
I love all types of movies.
So Ant loves all types of movies.
That's what's been coming out. in
He's
superhero
a
movies.
he's a big like movie guy, right? And that's cool.
Me,
Like I love
myself.
movies too, right? But let me tell y'all, he loves superhero movies, and sometimes I don't really like superhero movies, but he loves his superhero movies, right? So I'm just like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, ugh, we're gonna go watch a superhero movie. I don't really want to, but you know, I know my partner loves it, so I'm going to compromise and go watch it because he loves it and his feelings are valid and what he feels and what he likes is valid. So I'm going to come through and support that, even though I don't like
So
it
you're
100%.
supporting. You're really
Well, like
supporting.
what I'm saying is like,
'Cause
yes.
you are a very supportive wife.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
There's so much stuff you could talk about when it comes to relationships and how to keep them together
Yeah.
and to make things.
What would you
keep
say
going
though?
smooth.
Like we were together since high school. What have kept us like so strong? I guess that
our
was
love
the
for
question.
each other. That
Yeah.
was the main thing. That's the main thing that's
Yeah.
kept us so strong.
That was
Our
like the
love for
actual
each other.
question. We said everything.
Yeah, but I mean, all that stuff plays into that.
Yeah.
Like, our love for each other is so strong that it would have to take something very drastic to outweigh our love for each other to make us not want to work things out.
Exactly.
You know, like I'm saying, like sometimes I tell Anna, right, because we're getting in an argument, and it's like, just say for example, if I didn't get her Starbucks one day, and she was like really mad at me. So like I always say, like, are you going to leave me because I didn't give you Starbucks? And if you're not gonna leave me because I didn't give you Starbucks, then why are you upset for it? Like, just tell me the problem, and then we'll work on it so that way it never happens again. Like, we won't just ignore it, but like, okay, let's understand the problem. Let's fix the problem. If we both want to work with each other, we both love each other, we both want things to work, then let's fix the problem and let's move on. Let's not just keep arguing about it. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
now,
Sometimes.
if it's something that you're gonna leave me about it, then like save yourself some time and energy. Don't argue with me. Just leave.
Sometimes it be
Yeah.
pissing me off, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, there's
we be
nothing
getting
that you can
into
do,
it. We
like-
be getting like sometimes we just like start arguing, and Ant just gets there, and Ant will just stop, right? And he'll just be like, "Are you gonna leave me for this? Are you gonna like leave?
I don't think it's that dramatic. Like,
Are you gonna
I'm
leave,
not
or
that
is
dramatic.
this really gonna like mess our
No,
relationship
no.
up?" And then like in my mind, it's like, no, like this is petty, but I still want to argue. So, but then with him just saying that, like, "Oh, are you gonna leave me because of this? You know, is this worth our relationship? Like fighting over?" I know he's right, and it gets me even more upset. But I'm like, you know, whatever. Like he's right, you know. And I think I never said that on camera,
No.
or I never even told
I
you
don't know.
this.
I didn't know that. This is
But-
just like our love. So it's like, you love me, right? So like,
Like
love me.
imagine you're arguing, right? And you're just like, no, I'm right. And then your partner's just like, okay, is this argument like stronger than our love? Are you
Yeah.
gonna leave because of this argument? And it's like, bruh, like, no, I'm
That's a
not
good way to
leaving.
put it.
I'm not going nowhere. But you still wrong. But you know, I
So
still
then,
want to argue.
Okay, so then put it out there and let's fix it.
Yeah. So it's
Now,
just
if
like,
I mess up again, say if I'm habitual and I keep messing up doing the same mistake after we already talked about it, then like I have a problem now. Like,
I just feel like we argue over like the most stupidest things ever. Like sometimes I just wake up and I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I'm a girl, I have hormones, like my hormones sometimes be everywhere, and I just be getting up, and I know sometimes I might have like a little attitude, and I just don't want to be bothered, right? And it's just, I'm just being real, like I'm being real, right? And then Ant comes over and it's like, you know, and I'm just like, leave me alone. He's like,
I'm
what
like-
happened? I'm like, nothing, you didn't do nothing. He's like, what did I do? You didn't do nothing. And it's just like, we start arguing over like,
I don't think you like that though, babe. I really don't
nah,
think you
well,
like
it's just
that.
an example. It's an example.
probably
What I'm
happened
trying
maybe,
to
like,
saying,
one
it's
time.
like we argue
Like-
over like petty stuff, like
Yeah.
petty things.
And then also, like, we're both really good at fulfilling our roles in the relationship. But like, it doesn't always work out. Like, there's been times we both have to like correct each other and be like, you're not giving me what I need in this relationship. A relationship is 100-100, right? People be like, it's 50-50. No, it's 100-100. Like, sometimes I got 20 and I need Anna to help pour into me, and she has to come with 80, or like sometimes she'll be at 10 and I have to come with 90. Like, I don't want to get in too much deep with this because I could be here all day talking about that.
What it's saying is just be there for each other.
Be there for each other.
Sometimes you're gonna have your low days, your down days.
You have your low days, your down days.
And I do have to say, Aunt is always there for me when I'm feeling down. Like, he's always there to pick me up, and vice versa. When he's having a bad day, I try to pick him up and like make him feel better. So just being there for each other, supporting each other, loving each other. Love, I think, outweighs everything, no matter what. I mean, obviously,
That's the answer to the question. Our love for each other.
Exactly. Love outweighs everything. I feel like we took like 10 minutes talking about this, but it's okay because it was necessary. Did it hurt the first time you did it after pregnancy?
Yeah, it did. Like, I don't know.
How dare the audacity. I can't believe you even like answering this question.
It felt the same to me. I don't know.
Wow. It felt the same.
I mean, I can't really pinpoint the exact feeling.
Like when we first did it, our first time doing
moment.
it after pregnancy, like it felt the same.
I mean, this question is more for you though, right?
No, but
I already felt like if I say something, anything I say is gonna.
No, I want to know how it felt, like for you, real quick, like emotionally and everything. Like, did it feel the same?
I cried for about a week, a whole month. I cried.
Okay.
It was that impactful. No, I'm playing. Honestly, like we waited like 3 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks? Dang.
Yeah.
It was just so long ago.
I'm just saying, how did it feel after when we did it after the first time? Like when we did it the first time after pregnancy, how did it feel for you?
Amazing.
Okay.
Because it was like 6 weeks. It's like you go on a summer trip, right? And you know how you miss home after you've been gone for a long time? And you finally get home and you like kiss the floor.
Yo, you're getting so... I love it. Okay, so for me, the first time doing it after pregnancy, it felt good. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared though because I thought that it was gonna hurt because I don't know, like I just had a baby and like thankfully he didn't rip me, even though he was a big baby. He was 8.5 pounds. I don't know how he didn't rip me. Well, I was walking a lot and I was staying very active. Thankfully, I didn't have to get any stitches, so I was fine, but I was still scared, like, you know, like because like when you have a baby, it's like a muscle, you know, like you deliver the baby and then it kind of goes back. So I was like, am I gonna like be a virgin again or something? Like, is it gonna hurt when I do it? But to my surprise, it didn't hurt. Like, it just...
Awesome.
How many babies do you both plan on having? I think we've answered this a few times already.
So we've answered this a few times. I think the first time we answered this, we said 5. So now it's about 3. I think 3 is a good number.
Why do you say 3?
Just because, like me, I don't come from where there's a lot of money and stuff, right? And now I have an opportunity to position my family in a good spot by the grace of God, you know, and like thanks to you guys. So with a bunch of kids, that'll be kind of hard for me. I kind of think of it like this way. Like, I want to really focus my time and my energy into a few kids than be really widespread through a bunch of kids. And I do want to enjoy my wife and stuff after we retire and we raise our kids and stuff too. So I don't want to have like
the other day
kids.
It was so funny. The other day was like when Elijah turns 18, I'm gonna be this age, 40 something, you're gonna be 40 something. And I'm like, how do you know this? He's like, because I actually did the math. And I'm like, why? He's like, because babe, like, you know, I want to still enjoy you and be with you. And I'm like, oh,
we'll just like travel the world and like,
that's so cute. But I'm like, I don't want my kids to ever leave home. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that you want Elijah to leave, but like, I just feel like, when are we gonna be able to be independent again?
Yeah.
Because right now we're not. Like, it's
and that's not even the main reason. The main reason, like I said, is I just want to make sure I ensure their future to the fullest, so that way they can then have 5-6 kids and then they'll be my grandkids.
I see what you mean. Like, you want to focus and leave a legacy for 3 kids.
Yeah, and then they can have,
which is still a lot, but kind of focus and do that.
I think that's more than enough. 3 to 4, I'm good with. I wouldn't have more than 4 kids.
So yeah, I wanted 5 kids too, and because we both love big families. You know, Ant comes from a big family. He has 4 siblings. I come from a pretty big family as well. So we just love big families, and we've always said that we wanted a big family. And 5 kids was always like our number. Like, we're gonna have 5 kids. We're gonna have 5 kids. But you know, after having Elijah, it is a lot. It is a lot of work
on your body too.
So yeah, it is a lot of work on me as well. So we decided that we want at least 3. Like, if we're blessed with one more, 4, cool. But we don't see ourselves having more than 4 kids. I think like 5 is a lot. So yeah, we kind of made that a little adjustment. I think that did change since having Elijah.
Yeah.
But we still want a big family. What is something that scares you as being parents? I think one thing that scares me is Elijah getting hurt, you know,
I would say
physically and emotionally. I mean, right now my baby is just so pure. He's so happy. He's always smiling. He just has like the cutest soul ever, you know. So me just thinking about him like getting hurt, even like falling down. Like I know that he's a little boy. He's very active. He's going to fall down. He's going to hurt himself. Hopefully not too bad. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's part of life, right? But that scares me. Like I wish as a mom I could like do something where my baby will never get hurt physically or emotionally. And emotionally too, like I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but like just thinking about like him growing up and like falling in love, just getting his feelings hurt, like that scares me. I don't want my baby to get his feelings hurt. Like I want him to always be like this pure, kind, happy baby, like just have that spirit always, you know. So I just want to protect him at all costs, and that just scares me as being a parent, you know. Like I don't want him to ever get hurt.
So what scares me is just his smiling going away because of something that hurt him, you know, like like something that'll take away his smile. Like that's what scares me, man.
If y'all know our baby, y'all know he loves to smile. Like he's literally the happiest baby I know. Like I'm not just saying that because he's my son, but he really is the happiest baby ever.
So that first time he experiences like
heartbreak,
sadness or like heartbreak, like dealing with that with him.
That's what scares me? We have a dog, Crypto, and we love our dog, right? And our dog is about to be 2 years old. October 1st is his 2nd birthday, right? Elijah's known Crypto ever since Elijah's been born. And sometimes I sit there and just start kind of tearing up, and I'm like, why am I like getting emotional? But I just think of the day that like Crypto will no longer be here, because come on,
it's kind of dark.
Yeah, it is, but come on, it's reality. Like dogs don't last as long as humans do, you know. Dogs are expected to live like for 15, 16, 17 years the most, you know. That's a lot for a dog, because dog years are like times 7, you know. It kind of scares me, like when Crypto's not here anymore.
I got you.
That's gonna be like Elijah's first heartbreak. Like,
well, let's not think about that. Let's move on to the next question.
That's scary.
That's
it's
my
scary.
Dog. I don't want to have my dog either.
No, I know, that's scary. Are y'all throwing Elijah a big party for his first birthday? I can't believe
he's gonna be on a boat.
I can't. Hey.
So yes, we're super excited for our son's very first birthday, and we're just gonna have a great time on his birthday. I can't believe
I'm even saying this. Like, how is my baby about to be 1 year?
That's crazy.
Old. Like that's insane to me. I felt like
just remember every time these fall drinks come out with Starbucks, Elijah's getting older and older.
So sad. Like I can't believe he's about to be here. Like it's surreal for me, y'all. But we have gotten that question a lot. Like, are we gonna throw this big party? And we'll talk more about it later on. The answer is no, we're not. We're not gonna throw him a massive birthday party. And we'll talk about this more. We'll make a video explaining everything, because like I would have to go a little bit more in depth, and I don't want to take too much time, you know. But we decided that we're not gonna throw him a big first birthday party, and we have our reasons behind it, and we'll let y'all know very soon. And we'll also be letting y'all know what exactly we're doing. It's a surprise, but you guys stay tuned in, because we're gonna have so much fun. Like it's gonna be amazing, and I know he's gonna love it. But I know Elijah had a big, you know, gender reveal, and then he also had a big baby shower. A lot of people were like, oh, that wasn't a baby shower, that was like a wedding.
Yeah, now that he's here, he's not getting no parties.
Oh my God, calm down. Dang. So he was always here, babe. His baby shower, he was still here.
Well, I'm saying, like
he was in my belly, but he was still here.
He's in the flesh, he's in person.
So yeah, we have our reasons behind it, and again, we'll talk more about that later on. So stay tuned in to see what we're doing for his first birthday. But the answer is no, we're not gonna be throwing him a big birthday party. What changed in your relationship before Elijah came into your life and after? What changed before and after? So before, I feel like we had a bond, but now it's like 10 times stronger. What's changed too, another thing that's changed is like me seeing Anthony be a father, because that's one side that I didn't know about him. Like, you know, obviously like all these years,
I could say the same thing about you too.
All these years together, but I never knew like his fatherly love and that side of him, and it was just like a brand new dimension, I guess you can say, like literally like me seeing him become a father. And
seeing Anna as a mom was just so funny.
I was gonna wow. Seeing you as a dad is beautiful. Like you are literally an amazing dad. I always tell you this, but I don't tell you enough, and like you're an amazing father.
Thanks. I'm trying to be better every day.
I know you're hard on yourself. Aunt's always like, I can be better, but come on, take your flowers, like accept your flowers. It's so hard for Aunt sometimes to take compliments. I feel like
I'm working on myself, y'all.
I feel like I could tell him like, you're the best husband, you're the best father, and he's like, I could be better, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like that's not what I want to hear. Take your flowers. I like you are an amazing father.
Thank you.
But yeah, I would have to say like before and after like that, because other than that,
I know before like being intimate was not as hard as it is now with a baby.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm getting a little spicy here, but hey, it is true though. Before, you know, being intimate could happen any time of the day, anywhere. Nah.
Yeah, all right.
Anytime, anywhere. Now that we have our baby boy, it has to be like
Miss Rachel in the background.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Gracie's corner in the back. No, that's
my head. I love
no, it's not even like that. That's weird. I would never like that makes me cringe. Like I would never be intimate with Anthony while Elijah's there, like up. Like I have to make sure he's in bed, or you know, over the weekends my mom does take him, so we have more.
Whoa, you spilling the sauce.
We have more of a alone time. We have more of alone time and stuff. So yeah, but anyway,
I just do that though, cause like you know that's obvious.
That's like parent life. Yeah, it's parent life. How come we see more of Anna's family and less of Anthony's family?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, man. It's a hard question. Like, it's not a hard question for me to answer, but it's a long question. Like, I do want my family to be on our channel a lot more, and like I show them every time that I'm around them.
I feel like they've seen like, your little brother a lot.
Yeah. You guys have seen my family and stuff before. The only thing is like with Anna's family, like she's a daddy's girl, and her dad is always around. Like always around.
And Anthony's jealous.
And I'm not jealous.
I'm just kidding.
I'm jealous. I respect it.
I'm just kidding. He loves my dad. I do have to say I am. Like being Colombian, I'm very...
Yeah, they have that Colombian family vibe unit. They're always together. You know, we go to their church is the church that we go to. Like, so it's more frequent that we're seeing her family. Mm-hmm. Now, my family, like, they work a lot. It's a long story, but they work a lot. They're really busy too, and we work a lot ourselves too. So trying to just like kind of schedule all that with each other. It's not like I don't see them. Like I see them, but just because I'm not working and recording when I'm around them doesn't mean like
I feel like we don't.
So I see them.
Yeah.
It's just like when I do see them, it's more of like that personal time that I see with them.
Yeah, like you want to exactly. That's what I was about to say. I feel like when we see your family, it's like we want to catch up with them.
Her family's just like always around, so like they're bound to be in the camera. It's just on accident.
By accident, yeah. I feel like that's exactly what I was about to say. I feel like when we see your family, it's like we want to catch up with them. Like we haven't seen them in like a week or two, and for me that's a long time. Like I see my parents like every other day, basically, right? But that's because again, our cultures are a little bit different too. Like I guess like coming from that Hispanic culture and that background, like Hispanic families, Hispanic people out there, y'all could probably relate. We're like 24/7, like calling, like seeing each other, like come over, like come here. I guess that's how I was raised, right? And Anthony, on the other hand, like he said, like his family's always working and stuff like that. So when we see them, it's like we don't want to just bring the camera and put them in their face, because I feel like that's kind of rude too. Like I haven't talked to you, I haven't seen you in like a week.
Well, here's a camera.
But like here, just record here for the camera, you know? So we do it naturally. Like when we, for example, we take his little brother to Disney World with us a lot, because we bought him like the yearly pass. So he comes with us.
You guys see my little brother Gianni.
Yeah, every time we go to Disney, we take him, and it's natural. Like we're vlogging, so he's gonna be in it, you know? But we're not gonna just bring the camera. And then my older sister, she like just started going to college, and she don't really like being on the camera like that. My other little brother, he's like, he'll be on the camera, but like he be doing his own thing. Ayana though, my other little sister, she likes the camera. She used to be on TikTok and stuff, but I don't think she do TikTok. She be playing Roblox and stuff now. I think we just gotta all like come together, and then we could do like a family vlog soon. Yeah. Like a family challenge. That would be cool with like your grandparents and stuff. Like we could do like a family challenge. His grandparents are funny. Like they're so funny. Is Anna from New York City? No, I'm not from New York. I know that
She's from the streets. No, I'm playing. Don't let me bring the streets out of you.
You want to go to the streets?
No.
Okay. Anyways, no, I'm not from New York. I know that we were just there like about a month ago, and I was emotional because I lived there when I was younger. So when I came from Colombia, I lived in New York for some time, but I'm not from New York. I don't claim New York as a home, but I do love New York, and New York holds a special place in my heart, but it's not my home. My home is Colombia. So I was actually born in Colombia, Cali, Colombia to be exact. Cali, Colombia, not California, Cali, Colombia. Okay, I was born in Cali,
I'm not gonna
Colombia.
lie. When I was in high school and we first started dating, and you're like, "Oh, I'm from Cali." Oh, you're from California.
Yeah, I think when I tell people I'm from Cali, they assume it's California. I'm like, no, it's Cali,
Like,
Colombia.
why is she saying it like that?
But I was born in Colombia. At the age of 4, I did move to New York City, and I did grow up there for a little bit, and I eventually moved down to Florida. And I do have to say, Florida's like my home now. So Colombia and Florida are my homes, but New York City, I'll forever love New York, and I'm very grateful, and it brings a lot of beautiful memories and nostalgia when I go there, because when we got there, just a long story short, I didn't know English. My family didn't know English. I came with my parents and myself. So it was 3 of us. We didn't know English. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. We lived in a basement, y'all. If y'all don't know what a basement is, because in Florida there's no basements, but basements are basically like, it's like a room that's underground, right? And it's like where people store like their
It's
junk.
like an attic.
It's kind of like an
underground.
attic. Yeah, exactly. It's like an attic. We literally started from the bottom, you know,
Yeah.
and we came to this country for like that American dream. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate, no matter from where you come from. You know, a lot of people come to this country, the United States, for that, seeking that American dream. So we didn't know any English or nothing. And, you know, we started from a basement, and now it's been about 20 something years that we've lived in this country, and my parents are business owners, and now I've married the love of my life. I have a beautiful son, you know, so things could have been a lot different. You know, if I would have stayed in Colombia, I don't know how my life would have been. If I would have stayed in New York City, I don't know how that would have been. I obviously would have never met the love of my life, you know. So I'm thankful that everything happened the way it happened, and that's why I'm forever grateful for New York City, because, you know, it kind of left an imprint and made me who I am today. So yeah, so I'm not from New York City, but lived there for some time. Okay, so are we having a new family intro?
Yes, I've been
Anthony's
wanting
been talking
to make
about
a
this.
new intro for the longest, y'all. Like, I don't know, we've just been, it's not even busy. Like, we've been busy, but like this stuff is stuff that we should be on top of. So I guess it's laziness. Like, we haven't just been
I
feeling
wouldn't
the
say it's
initiative
laziness,
to
babe.
do it. We should have been had a brand new intro, y'all. And I'm sorry that we don't yet. Like, we've been rocking the same intro for
I feel like there's nothing wrong with our intro.
No,
it's a
not
little
that
boring,
short.
probably,
It's
but
right to the point.
I don't
but
want to make it too long though. And
we're
give
not
us
gonna make it
ideas.
too
Give
long,
us
yeah.
ideas,
Give us some
y'all.
ideas in the comments, y'all. Yeah.
Like, where should we do our intro? Like,
What should we do? Like, what should Anna wear?
I'm gonna wear
Whatever y'all
a
say
big
she is.
cow suit,
Yeah.
because I'm Elijah's cow.
What animal should Anna dress up as?
No, I'm
in
just
her
kidding.
intro?
Stop. I think we should do something like at the beach. I think that would be cute.
But I know we did our baby announcement at the beach. And that was like our intro for a little
I don't
while
know.
too.
Let us know where y'all want to see our new intro, but we do want to do something cute. Maybe like do a new song. We can probably ask one of our friends to do a song for us.
Yeah, that'd be fire. But yeah, we're working on it, y'all.
We're
You
working
guys
on
will
it.
see a
Stay
new
tuned.
intro by the end of the
2024.
year.
No, 2024.
Yeah.
The end of the year. It's basically, it's already September. Like, come on. Like,
Well, we're gonna do a Christmas intro. I'm assuming, right?
I don't know. I just don't want to promise like we're gonna do an intro before the end of the year. It's already September, October, November. It's
There will be
literally
a new intro coming.
3 months before the
There'll
year
be-
ends. So for
there'll be a
sure,
new intro
2024 we will have a new intro for sure. Next vacation.
Next vacation. Okay.
So we have a few things coming up, but it's a surprise. So stay tuned in. But let me just tell y'all, I am going to be taking Anthony to Colombia for the first time. I cannot believe. Okay, we've been
Passport
together.
bros, we in here.
We've been together for 10 years. We've traveled the world. We've gone to Greece. We've gone to Paris. We've gone to Italy. We've gone to Puerto Rico. We've gone to so many places around the world. And I've never took Ant to my motherland, Colombia. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. He just went to New York City like a month ago. That was his first time going to New York. So I'm like, hold up. I need my son and my husband to see my motherland. So anyways, I'm really excited about that, y'all. Anthony is going to be going to Colombia for
I'm
the
excited
first
too. I'm ready to
time.
see how it looks. I'm ready to
This
actually
year.
experience all the hype I've been hearing about it.
Colombia's beautiful. You're
It
gonna
is.
love it.
Oh,
It's
you
gonna
came
be the
from there,
best
so-
place that you've ever been. How you feel becoming becoming first-time parents, advice to new parents. So I kind of feel like we spoke about this a little bit
so
too
we could
already.
just give like one advice.
Yeah.
So my tip on being a new parent, to all you new parents out there, first of all, congratulations. Some advice that I would give you is something that's helped me a lot, is to understand that it's your first time being a parent. So you're not gonna know every single thing immediately. There's going to be a learning curve. You're not going to have the answers for every single thing that is going on being a parent. So whenever something happens that you don't know exactly how to deal with it, just take a deep breath in, relax, think about the entire situation, and do your best. Nobody wrote the perfect parenting book. Nobody has the exact same circumstances or situations that you're going through. So just take it one breath at a time and be the best parent that you could be. And don't beat yourself up if you don't know something, or if somebody says you should be doing something this way and the way you're doing it is wrong. Like, no. It's your family, it's your kids, you're the parent. Just be a good parent to the best of your knowledge, and take it easy, take a breath when things get rough, and just trust in your natural parenting skills.
Yeah, exactly. So I couldn't have said it better myself. But being a new parent, first of all, feels amazing. It's the best thing in the world. I think I already said that. And my advice for all those new parents out there, or if you want to become a new parent soon or expecting, just soak every second with your baby.
Yeah.
Don't take it for granted. Don't take no second for granted. Don't take no moment for granted, because all that time you'll never get it back. So
don't rush anything.
Exactly. I was a little emotional the other day because Elijah is already 9 months, and I heard this a lot. Okay, when I was pregnant, I heard it a lot. Oh, it's gonna go by so fast. It's gonna go by so fast. They grow up so fast. And for me, it felt like I was pregnant forever. So I'm like, oh, it's not gonna go by fast. Like, they're gonna be little forever. And it feels that way, you know. It feels like they're gonna be little forever until they're not. Y'all, like, he is 9 months already, and I was looking at old pictures, and I remember showing Aunt, like, when my baby was like this little, like literally when he was just born, and he would do the newborn scrunch. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like when, you know, you hold the baby and like they're scrunched all, which is so cute. Like, Elijah doesn't do that anymore. Things like that, it's just so sad. Like, all the milestones that they're achieving, it's amazing to see, but it's also so sad that they're never gonna be super tiny like that anymore. And, you know, they're only getting bigger. I'm just so
like happy though that we documented everything. We can always go back and see that.
Of course. So, and that's a beautiful thing too. So even if you don't do YouTube, because this is our job, y'all, but even if you don't do this for a living and you guys just, you know, you have your own careers and stuff, take photos of your babies, take videos, because you can always go back and look at those precious moments that you'll never get again.
And who knows, like, that could lead to you doing like YouTube and stuff too.
Yeah, so you never know.
If you guys ever think about it, just, you know, I would love to see you guys do channels too. So
that would be cool. Yeah. So just never take your baby for granted. Just because they're little, don't be like, oh, they're little. Like, soak up every second you can with them. Cherish every moment, especially those newborn snuggles that are the best, and just love them a lot. And
now we can't snuggle him, he's moving too much.
Yeah, now I try to like hug him and like cuddle with him, and he's like, like, I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, he doesn't even let me grab him anymore like that. Relationship with your dog and Elijah. So kind of spoke on this a little bit, but Elijah and Crypto love each other. They have a good relationship. It's so cute because Crypto sometimes comes and like tries to lick his feet, and I know when dogs do that, it means like they're kissing, like they're giving you kisses when they lick you.
Or his toes are sweaty and they taste good.
Oh my god. That's crazy. So yeah, they do have a great relationship, and I'm so grateful they do. So do we have separate businesses from YouTube? And who earns more money? I guess those two go hand in hand, so we'll just answer those two questions. So right now we do have another business aside from YouTube, but it's more like a family business. Like, my family, they do trucking and stuff like that. So
logistics.
Yeah, logistics. And that's what we did right after college. So we went to college, we both got our degrees. I got it in public relations.
It's a lot of hard work, but you know, we had to do what we had to do.
Yeah, and got it in international business, and then we started working at the family business, my parents' business, which is the trucking business. It's those big semi trucks. So we did that for a little bit and we loved it. it, and then we always did YouTube on the side, like for fun, never as a career or like, oh, just to get money. But it just started growing bigger and growing bigger, and like we noticed we had to give more of our attention to YouTube, so we just started doing YouTube full time, and this has become our career, and we're so thankful because we love y'all. And you know, it's like the best job in the world, even though it is a lot of hard work. It's not as easy as people think it is, okay? Like making these videos for you guys, and you know, we love doing it, but it's not easy. Like, you know,
sometimes like more like mentally than physically, but also there is a physical aspect to it too that a lot of times you guys don't really get to see, you know, like all the camera work and stuff like that. But like stuff like this is simple, we can just turn the camera on and put it right here. But sometimes we do like commercials for like companies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like
that's a
promotions,
whole, like camera crew. It's like a lot of stuff
like
going on.
ads and stuff, like promos. Like you guys seen those videos. Well, if you don't follow our Instagram, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat and all that good stuff. So yeah, it gets overwhelming, but it's very rewarding. We love the community we built, and we love you guys, and we're thankful that we could share our journey with you guys. We don't have technically a separate business ourselves, but my parents own a business that, you know, we kind of were in the scenes, you know, we pop in the scenes here and there. So I technically, yes, but this is like our main focus right now, like YouTube. In the future, do we want more businesses? Yes.
I want to start a few businesses.
Yeah, like we love real estate. We just bought a property not that long ago, and like we want to start, you know, buying more properties and just getting into the real estate business. And then there's other things that really catch my attention and my interest. So
we'll probably start them off as like little side projects, and then
but
we'll see how they go. But we'll keep you guys
know,
up to date.
Of course. Oh, and then who earns more money? You
So
know,
I
it's
know
your
that-
girl. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So our relationship, like I know other people have relationships like how we have our relationships, but I would have to say like out of my whole entire friend group, I'm the only one that has a relationship like this that I know of. So our money is literally our money. Like technically we both own a corporation, and like I own 50% of it and she owns 50% of it.
But it's still all mine.
But I mean, I guess at the end of the
I'm
day,
just kidding.
I'm
I'm messing with you, baby. No, it's
like we're really good at like knowing our roles, and not only our relationship but also our business and fulfilling those roles. That just makes the best team.
we're a team. Teamwork
it's the
makes
best
the
team.
dream work.
So like all the people that I know, like they have their bank account, and then their girl has their bank account, and that's it. And then some of them, they have their bank account, their girl has their bank account, and then they have like a joint account. That's how we are. Like I have my own bank account, she has her own bank account, but then we have our joint business account that we both have access to. It's a lot of like financial stuff going on, but like pretty much to make a long story short, all of our money ends up in the same place.
Exactly.
And we both have access to it when we need or want access to it.
Yeah, and we're both responsible. We both
And
trust
we
each other.
communicate with each other.
I wouldn't recommend that though. Like
definitely
right,
not off the bat. No.
Yeah, like right away, I don't recommend. Like especially if you just met someone and you feel like you love them and you can trust them. Please.
Because this is over 10 years. Of
Yeah.
us. Like we didn't have that when we first started being with each other. Like I think not only until like we got married, it became like that. When we got married.
When we got married. Yeah, because even before we were married, we still loved each other and we trusted each other, but we had our own bank accounts. Like, and I wouldn't really look at his bank account and he wouldn't look at mine. But we got married and we moved in. I think that plays a big role when you are married and then you move in together. It's like, okay, y'all need to sit down and figure out how you want to do finances.
Because the budgeting is not just solo now. Now it's our whole family. We're budgeting our whole family now.
So, like Ann said, I feel like there's not really one person that makes more money than the other here. I feel like we both make the same money
because we both get like paychecks too, like our business writes us paychecks.
We're both in this together, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it. Like it's what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. So that's what we believe. We respect if you guys maybe don't think that way. Like,
no, and I understand that for sure. Like it definitely takes a lot of trust
and
with that person and time with that person. Like it'll take even more than trust, honestly, to do that with somebody, because that's your finances, that's your money. Like,
exactly.
You know.
What are Elijah's milestones? We're almost done here, but what are Elijah's milestones? Oh my god, I feel like my baby has done so many milestones already, but he has 4 teeth. Currently has 4 little teeth. So you guys saw his 2 little front
He
teeth
has
that
2
grew
in
right here in the
front and then
bottom.
2 right in the bottom.
He had first 2 in the bottom that, you know, that's what caused his seizure because he was teething and it was hurting so bad, and he got a fever and that caused him to get a seizure, which, by the way, there were questions about how's he doing with his seizure, and so we'll just answer that real quick. He's fine. He hasn't got any other seizure since that one time, and I think that was the first and last time he'll ever get that seizure and experience something like that. Hopefully, I'm praying. Look who is up! Elijah, we were just talking about you.
Alright, y'all, so our camera died, so we had to come all the way back to our house and get a new battery.
I mean,
So here we
it's
are.
been a few hours later because we ended up stopping at Target and we ran a few more errands. So yeah, it's literally like 5 hours later.
But we didn't finish our Q&A, so
yeah, so we're
we
gonna
gotta
finish because we have some questions. Save the best for last, okay? Because these questions, people kept asking them, but I don't even think we're done where we left off. And it was
Yeah,
Elijah's
it's
milestone.
awesome.
Look at him grabbing this. He looked at it and he went like this, look. And he threw it. Elijah literally grabbed his.
That's how you feel about my spinach wrap?
Okay, so we were talking about your milestones, baby. So we did tell y'all how he has 4 teeth now. Is that right? You have 4 teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, and you can also clap your hands.
Yeah.
Clap your hands. Yeah, good job. Before we would go, clap your hands. Like we would actually do the movement and then he would do it. But now we just say
You could
clap
just
your
say it,
hands.
he knows.
You see, we're saying clap your hands and he's doing it.
Good
You're so
job.
smart, baby. He's also been crawling, but you guys already know that.
But he's starting to try to stand up by himself. So the latest thing that he does is he'll lift himself up and then like push himself into a corner to where his back is on the wall. So the thing supports his back and he can stand up and use his hands and clap.
Yes. Me and Aunt, when we saw that, I think that was just the other night. We were
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, like we're just like looking at him.
Oh, excuse you, buddy.
Excuse you. He's so smart though, y'all. And then he says mama and dada now too. Like he
Yeah.
says mama only when he's upset.
But he said that all the time.
Yeah, so he said dada first.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He'd be like dada, or when he sees Aunt, sometimes he'd be like dada. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, he's so smart. What else is he doing? He's eating his food. He's holding.
He bit me today
Oh
at
my-
Target.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for the
yeah.
first time he bit me.
He's grabbing his sippy cup and like now bringing it to his mouth. So he's like very advanced because I feel like he's gonna start walking anytime. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
only 9 months. Y'all, usually babies
ready
start
to
walking
walk.
after a year. And I feel like he's already reaching milestones like way ahead of his age. And I'm so proud of him and my baby's so smart. Oh, and we're also trying to teach him how to be bilingual. Can you not grab that, baby? He also wants to grab everything, but I think you guys know that. Oh my goodness, y'all. So this question, babe, look.
I see it.
That's crazy. Look at everyone
I
asking.
see it.
Baby number 2. When is baby number 2 coming?
Gosh.
When is baby number 2 coming? Oh, look, he's
Babe.
smiling. Do you want his sister or brother?
So when is baby 2 coming?
Baby 2?
Yeah, who's baby number 2?
You tell me. Okay, so I don't think we've ever told y'all on camera. I think we told y'all that we do want a big family and we do want our kids to be close in age, but we never actually said when we wanted to start trying for baby number 2.
We don't have like an official date yet. Of when
I mean,
we
I've had
want-
an official date and when I want to start trying. I mean, not
Oh, you
official
do?
date, but we know when we want to start trying.
I'm ready to start trying right now.
Okay, baby. You're so cute.
Okay.
Aunt is okay with starting now. It was weird because we flip-flopped. I wanted to start trying like 2 months ago when Elijah was like 6 months, and Anthony's like, nah, babe, it's too soon. And I was like, all right. And now he's like, all right, babe, let's start trying. And I'm like, no, we could wait until he's a year.
So I want our next baby to have a birthday close to mine. So if we had a baby like around this time, it's very likely that they have a very close birthday to me. So
because he was born in May, so his birthday's
so we're just
in
gonna
May.
have to wait till at least next year around this time.
No, no. He wants a birthday twin, basically. He wants a baby to be born the same month he's born. So it's in May. And if I was to get, he did the calculations. He's like, babe, you get pregnant now, you'll have a May baby. And I'm like, I'm not going to get pregnant now, baby. At least I'm not planning to, because we have some plans. Like we're traveling at the end of the year and
Yeah.
stuff. So
We
I
are
don't want
gonna
to
be pretty busy.
I don't want to be
soon,
super
so.
pregnant on airplanes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But we did decide to start trying. You want to say it? Let's see if we say it at the same time. Like the same
Oh, I
thing.
don't know. I don't know.
We decided to start trying when he's a year.
That's a couple months from now.
Why are you acting like this is brand new to you?
Because I said let's start like now, and you were like no. So
I was like, babe, wait till he's a
whatever.
year. So if once Elijah's a year old, which will be in November, if I get pregnant in November or December, I would be having baby number 2 around August of next year. So it would be around this time next year, August or September. So I would have like August, September baby.
The third one though has to be around my birthday.
Okay. So we are gonna start trying, hopefully, fingers crossed, once Elijah turns 1 year. Y'all should have seen him in Target, y'all.
No,
I was in the
his
baby
life.
girl section and he kept laughing.
It wasn't because he was in the baby girl.
Yes, he was. And I
That's
was
not
like,
why.
I kept saying, clap your hands if you want a baby sister. And he was like,
Oh my
like, he kept clapping his hands and
You were
laughing
just saying
and
clap
everything.
your hands though. So like
I was like, clap your hands if you want a baby sister. He's
But
like,
you say clap your
look,
hands, you don't
Elijah, clap your hands if you want a baby sister.
Look, you already started trying to clap though when you said clap your hands.
Elijah, clap your hands if you want a baby sister. Stop being so salty, babe.
I'm not.
Elijah, clap your hands if you want a baby sister.
How do you know it's gonna be a girl? The next baby that we have.
So I would love for
Or
it to
boy.
be a girl because I
Oh,
have
look at your
extreme daughter
head.
fever. Like I keep
Look at
saying
your
all these
head.
beautiful baby girls around me and I'm like, I want a daughter so bad. So I am
five.
praying that next
five.
baby is a girl. Now,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. If it's a boy, I'll love him the same
Yeah,
like
high
way
five.
and the same
Piece of
amount.
heart.
Like I'm not gonna love them less just because they're a boy, but I would love to have a girl. And I think Elijah would be the best big brother to a little girl or to a little boy, regardless. But a little girl would be so cute.
Yeah, we'll see what
And they
God
have
has
so
for us.
many girl clothes, y'all. We went to Target and the girl section, the baby girl section is like this big and like the baby boy section is like this big. And I'm like, bruh, like why don't they have
There is
that
a lot more girl clothes.
Yes,
and
which is
girl
crazy. So
clothes
I
and
can't
boy
wait to
clothes.
have a daughter. I feel like my daughter is gonna wear like the cutest little outfits ever and like she's gonna wear something new every day because there's so much to choose from. Boys are just like more simple.
Super simple.
Yeah. Anyways, that concludes the question. Baby number 2 hopefully will be coming August,
Next
September
year.
of 2024. That's our plans, but remember y'all, our plans sometimes are not the same as God's plans. So if God wants baby girl, baby boy to come before, so be it. If he wants baby girl, baby boy to come after, so be it. Whenever it's his timing, because his timing is perfect. However, I do want to make it clear that we're not currently trying right now. We're not actually trying. Like I did get back on my birth control, but you know, birth control is only still like 99.9. Like it could still be that 1% possibility. Yeah, there you go.
Let's try, man.
Baby number 2 come. What are you doing? I'd be like, Mom, don't worry about that. Like, just chill. Like, do your little Q&A. I'm doing my thing. But baby number 2 is coming 2024. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Give me all the baby dust. Y'all send me all the baby dust because your girl does want to get pregnant like soon. And I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm ready to start growing my family and give Elijah a sibling. Are you ready, baby?
I'm ready.
You
I
are?
told you I'm ready right now.
Okay. Let me get off this topic because he for real. He'll get me pregnant tonight. You'll get me pregnant tonight? If you could, you would.
But actually, you changed my mind about it though. I want to wait. No, like,
Don't
for-
do that.
no, for
Don't do
Because like
that.
I was for it, but like after you talked to me about it, and like all the stuff we have to do, yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Wait, how long?
So I feel like the time is right.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry because I already said when he turns 1, we're gonna start trying. So
We'll see.
sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll see.
Babe, you can't. That's not fair. How you gonna be ready now and then change your mind?
We'll see what happens, baby.
Last question. Might be too early to ask, but when are y'all moving into the new house? We don't have an
We don't have the
exact
exact
date.
But we do want to move there as soon as possible.
Yes. So you guys saw that we purchased the home, right? The land.
Oh, thank
and
God.
it's a big accomplishment. We're really happy and excited, but we're not living there. We could be living there if we really wanted to now, but we want to do a lot of things in the house. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done.
yeah, I mean, it's livable, don't get me wrong. It's not like the house is not like tear down, but we want a new kitchen, we want new bathrooms, we want like new flooring, we want new paint, and we don't think it's smart for us to live there with Elijah. He's so little and he's like gonna be smelling all these smells, you know, like the paint and stuff.
All the
like
construction. It's
that's
a lot
strong.
of hazards.
Yeah, that's really strong and he's so young. So we decided that we are not moving until the home is fully completed and fully furnished. We're still in the process of finding our architect. It's so hard
If
to
you
find
guys
architect.
know any good architects that work in Florida, please let us know.
Yeah, so
Because it's been so hard trying to find.
It's just hard. Like there's a few that we like, but then we're just like, like we don't know how to feel about it. Some of them just don't do the type of stuff that we want. So it's just like, it's a lot. Anyways, we do plan on moving hopefully by my birthday next year. My birthday is March 27th, but it is currently September. So that's like, wow, that's in 5 months. Maybe like 6 months.
Yeah, at least 6 months from the day that we finally find an architect. But yeah, y'all, so that pretty much wraps up our Q&A. Again, it's been a minute since we sat here and just talked to you guys, but it feels really good doing so. So hopefully we could do some more Q&As in the future, very soon.
Yes.
But yeah, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video.
So notification shout out goes to Bryant Sanders 6869. Shout out to Bryant. Thank you so much for showing love. And not only Bryant, but the whole entire AA fam. And if you want a notification shout out, then all you have to do is turn on your bell and also like this video up and follow us on Instagram @xanna. There we'll be asking you guys future questions for
and
future Q&As.
We're gonna start asking you guys stuff on Snapchat.
Yes, on Snapchat and TikTok and all that good stuff. Make sure you just keep up with our socials. We'll leave everything down in the description. But with that being said, we love you guys so much and thank you for being a part of today's video. Back to what I was saying, I'm super excited for baby number 2. It's coming 2024, hopefully, God willing. But y'all send me the baby dust like I was saying, because Elijah does need a sibling, okay? Elijah, you want a sibling, right? You want a sibling? Yeah, he's laughing.
I want to drive in this car.
Elijah, come on. Say bye to the AA fam. Clap your hands if you want a baby sister.
Clap your hands if you want a sister.
Yeah! He got it. He approves. All right, guys. We love y'all. We'll see you guys next time.